And it's Ken Kraetzer for Sons of the American Legion Radio at the American Legion Convention in Indianapolis. Just had a distinguished guest at the Sons Convention, and that is Bob Turner, former national commander from 1990 to 1991 from Georgia. Commander, good to see you. Great to see you here in Indianapolis.
Thank you very much. It's good to be here.
You gave a nice talk to the Sons of the American Legion leadership group here about the Child Welfare Foundation and the benefits of that program. Tell us a little bit about the program. It's very beneficial.
Well, I could go talk for days on the Child Welfare Foundation, but I came this morning to just say thank you to the Sons for their contribution of more than $8 million to the program. We do some excellent work. Every year we have anywhere from 150 to 200 applications for assistance from the foundation. We look at those applications and we award money to people, whatever they ask for support of programs that benefit children all across this country. It's a wonderful, wonderful program, and I am so fortunate to be a member of the Child Welfare Foundation, have been for 20-something years.
Are there particular types of situation that Child Welfare Foundation tries to provide assistance on?
Well, our first priority is to make sure that the money that's awarded goes toward programs that assist children. And we have outfits all over the country that apply for these grants, and they have to be our number one priority is to make sure that they do support children, and number two, we make sure that the money that's asked for goes to promote those programs or that project that more specifically what they asked for.
Good. I always like to ask a veteran. Tell us a little bit about your service in the U.S. military, which branch, and what you did during your time.
I was in the United States Army, the major branch, and I graduated in the fall of 1966 as a military policeman. I was placed on hold for OCS school, and I never served as a military policeman. I carried the MOS, but I never served. But my military career was exciting. I did some work for JAG and traveled around a little bit, but my home record always was Fort Benning or Fort Gordon.
Just going to ask you highlights of your tenure when you were National Commander of the American Legion.
Wow, I could talk all day here. I guess one of the exciting things that happened to me was that just after I was elected, President Bush, the first President Bush, invited me to the White House. And I went, and he asked me if I wanted to go to the Gulf and if I would be willing to go to the Gulf on his behalf to visit with the troops and just kind of find out what the morale was. And I had that opportunity. In January of the following year, 1991, I went back to the White House and reported to him on what I saw and what I found, and had some interesting conversation from some of the young men who were there, and sent messages back to him. And he was really excited to hear from them, and he took names and telephone numbers from some that I had brought back to him, and he made contacts with the family. So that was one of the exciting things that happened to me, was having the opportunity to meet and work with the President of the United States.
Wow, what a wonderful request to be asked and to go and represent the President of the United States. Hey, we cover Army football. We got a lot of players from Georgia. Kel Walker, the softback, the senior. Ken Brinson just graduated, going to medical school. And Army football will be playing Georgia State in Atlanta in October. We hope you come out to the game and watch West Point.
I would love to do that. I don't know where I could root for West Point, but I would root for my alma mater, Georgia State.
Wow, what a coincidence. That is something. Great school. They took over the baseball stadium, made it into a beautiful football stadium. So we'll look forward to seeing you at the game in October.
I will be there.
Thank you, sir. Bob Turner, National Commander, 1990-91 of the American Legion. Great to see you here at the Sons Convention.
Thanks, Ken. Appreciate it.
Hey, this is Ken Kraetzer for Sons American Legion Radio in Indianapolis.